Hey, what's up guys, Challenger here. I'm here to talk to you today about something that's kind of caught my attention in my streams on Twitch. People a lot of the time comment that I'm really, very much a noob on stream, and I perform really badly. So I thought it would be quite selfish of me if I didn't share with all of you guys what to do, you know, my tips and tricks, all the expertise that I've learned since I started playing this game about a year ago. I feel like my knowledge could be useful to you guys. You could put it into practice and be just like me. Now, I'm going to start off straight away with a good infantry tutorial here. I will be going through all the classes and showing you how to be a noob. But I'm going to start off with infantry because this is your main character, this is what you're going to have. Obviously, if you only have one of them, you are not going to be sticking with him as infantry. You're going to want to upgrade him to something else, like a pilot, and just have a pilot. You want to have a very specialized career here. I'm going to start off straight away. What you see here is definitely what you do not want to do. This is just the opposite of what you want. I'm showing you this as a bad example, okay? So I'm going to go through everything. Obviously, the rank here, if you have money to afford it, just buy a new soldier. You do not want this rank. If you're in a match, people are going to think you're good. You don't want that. Obviously, buying a new soldier, you could keep him. In the first match, you have the advantage of not having any rank, and that is absolutely fantastic if you want to perform your best here. You could go for training first blood after that, because then it won't matter. Then you can get the first blood badge. Now, you do want this. You're going to be wanting to run around a lot. You're going to want to be chasing teammates who are running away from you or trying to get away from you. First blood will give you more stamina. Let's unequip heavy set and just put it right here. Fast reload, you're not gonna need this. If I could suggest, I mean, for those of you noobs who have veteran, what I suggest perhaps is getting Marathon Man. This can also let you sprint for even longer, and they really can't get away from you then. But perhaps another thing you could perhaps use is one of these right here. You're not going to be having any assault teams yet, but you definitely want them just to sort of show off. I mean, look at this. This is bling right here. You want to show off. You want to have it. Obviously, it says here, your officer must have no assault teams equipped in order to equip or unequip. Now, unfortunately, I'm a very high rank, and I do have my assault teams equipped, but you won't, so you can just put that on. If you do encounter any problem, it's okay, don't worry about it, just take it off, just leave it as a spare slot right there. Now, as for the weapons, this is absolutely terrible. You don't want the STG-44, this is, just don't use this gun. You're not going to look like a noob if you use this, or any of these. MP34 is maybe okay, maybe, but I would just go full, safe bet and just go for the Gewehr, the starter rifle. It's absolutely perfectly, it does the job. It does it really well. If I go through the mods, what you want is definitely something. So you want to put this as low as possible. You want to have a low damage on this gun. Otherwise, you will end up killing stuff, and that's not what you want. Anxious Patron has the highest. I think it's probably one of the harder damaging bullets. SMK Heart does more damage at close range, but overall, for further ranges, it does less. And you will be shooting at further ranges, not at anything close. You're going to be wanting to do lots of pot shots, obviously. But I'd just go safe bet, just go for SME 7.92 ball. It's good, sturdy, standard ammo, doesn't cost you much, and you're going to be spamming this rifle a lot, let's be honest. You're going to want to minimize your cost to be able to get more money to buy brand new soldiers. So I'm going to have this. You don't need a sight. Pot shots, why do you need to aim? Trigger, definitely have one. Trigger and the light spring to maximize your rate of fire, because you're going to be wanting to spam this rifle and annoy your teammates, and give away their positions. And the most effective way to do this is if you maximize your spamming. You want to do a lot of shots per second, so you can definitely... It's kind of like a YouTube video, you know, you have lots of frames per second, it's very clear. You want to give the enemy a good, clear idea of exactly where you are and how you're moving, and especially if you keep firing this weapon while you're following soldiers, they will know exactly where you are in much higher definition. So there we go. Scout 2S, this is like the worst option. Rito added this just as a decoy. They added this for the people who are noobs. I bet they're taking a log of database right now and seeing all the people who buy this, and they are just laughing at them. Do not buy this, you will be the laughing stock of Rito. I just have it just to show you guys what not to do. Take it off. Obviously, you could go for the stainless steel barrel. Obviously, this is fantastic because it keeps you under 50, and this is what you want. But of course, going for nothing, I mean, you see right here, this yellow line is slightly above the blue line. If you go for nothing, then you are just at the blue line. And for this range, for the range here, 75 to 150 roughly, this is definitely what you want, just to be lower down. As for the camo, you have many options. You're not going to be having any credits, let's face it. So do not go for anything. Go for the standard factory camo. It's good. It's good looking. Look at this color. It's fantastic. So just leave it as that. And actually, you will notice that Rito themselves... oh, I need to actually equip this weapon. Just take this shit off. There we go. Good sturdy rifle. Now you'll notice that Rito themselves have shown you a soldier. This is them hinting that this is what you want to aim for. You know, you have a standard Wehrmacht soldier with a non-camo Gewehr right here. So, you know, if you haven't taken this hint already, then I don't know what's wrong with you. But this is it. Do not, I mean, you could go for... Just talking to about other equipment, you could go for grenades. These are really good for spamming teammates with them. When you're capturing a point, you do not want to be sharing the experience with them, otherwise what are you going to get? So you're going to be wanting something to be able to get rid of your teammates while you're capturing a point that whose points you definitely deserve yourself. So you might want to keep on grenades. Just for that, it's definitely worth it. You also want a melee weapon to piss them off, but knife, I mean, knife shows that you're kind of good at meleeing and you don't want to do that. This shows, by having a knife, it shows that you have actually been meleeing enemies, and that's not what you want to do. You want to melee teammates. And that doesn't give you XP towards the knife, so then if people see you with a knife, they're like, hey, you know, this guy is good at meleeing. No, you don't want this. You want to go for the standard shovel. Good sturdy shovel. It has longer range as well, so you can annoy your teammates from slightly longer ranges. If you have friends with you, you don't need to be packed as close together. You can form a slightly larger ring because you can reach them with the shovel. Now this is the equipment that you want. It doesn't matter if you want frag or standard M24 grenades, they're fine. Now let's talk about vehicles. You're going to want to be having some vehicles, you know, you want to get to the points very quickly to capture them yourself. You're going to be wanting to run over teammates and stuff like this, and you can't do it on foot. And with bikes and civilian trucks, you can only do it really if you're going very fast. So obviously keep a Kuberwagen and R75. As for the choice between the SDKFZ and the the infantry spawning vehicle and the AA vehicle, you want the AA vehicle because it has a massive gun on it, and you're going to be wanting to sit on that gun most of the game. Obviously, do not spawn this when there are planes in the air because they will likely bomb you. So it makes sense to spawn this anti-aircraft vehicle when there are no planes around. You put it on a hill and you just spam infantry. Your own teammates, infantry of course. So yes, you spawn this vehicle only when there are no planes. It makes logical sense that you want this when there is no danger of being bombed, of course. Now as for camouflage, you're not really going to want to have anything. Having a camouflage will sort of make others around you feel that you are better than them, and no, this is not what you want. You want to show them that, hey, guys, I've just joined the game, I don't really know how to even walk or fire the weapon. And if you have a camo, that's not going to show that, that's not going to portray that very well. Now this is the equipment that you guys should have, minus the rank, of course. You're going to want this on 1 or 2. When it gets to something like this rank, you want to ditch the soldier. He's not good anymore. You're going to want to buy another one. You could have mines and you want to place them on your own. If you do have mines, this is another option you could have. You want to place them on your own spawning points so that when your teammates with their tanks or their vehicles spawn, that they will be blown up instantly by these mines. And this is good because it means that you can be on the front line, capture the points yourself, get all the kills yourself, and you won't have any pesky teammates stealing all those from you. So I hope you guys learned a thing or two. I'm going to go into the match and show you guys how you put some of this stuff into practice. And yeah, see you guys next time. I hope you will enjoy the upcoming series, the new series that I have now. And also my other videos, hope you enjoy those too. And if you haven't already done so, I have a Twitter, I have a not YouTube, you guys are on YouTube. I have a Twitch account as well. Just be sure to follow me on those. You can see first-person action of how crap I am on Twitch. And you can learn a thing or two from there. Ask me any questions in the chat, I will be able to answer them with my greatest knowledge. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Challenger out.